Hello there, this is Jeff the Whatifer, and today I'm going to be doing What If Issei Was the Reincarnation of Satoru Gojo, Part 3. So you guys might be thinking, Jeff, where is Part 3 to What If Deku was an Upper Moon? Or, Jeff, where is Part 6 to What If Deku was in Hazbin / Help of a Boss? Alright, I'm gonna explain. My mic kind of went to caca. Shit. Alright, it kind of broke. I do not know how. It stopped responding to the laptop at all, and it stopped responding. So I'm trying to get it fixed while also trying to record for you guys. So I came up with the idea to go back to recording on the phone for a while until I get back my mic for the laptop to record with Yobi for part 3 and for the Hazma Hotel Deku. And also for the Hazma Hotel Deku, like another reason why I'm not making it right now is because Yobi told me that if their episode was all about what do you call it, Blitzo and Moxie getting kidnapped by like this demon hunting organization. I watched the episode, but he told me it like, or he explained it to me fully perfectly why we can't make it. So they basically got kidnapped and they just saved them, and yeah, it basically wasn't that long, so there wasn't anything we could do that could make it longer. So so we basically decided that we should wait for when part 7 or episode 7 comes out for Help of a Boss, so that we can make more, so they can make more on it, or we can make one long episode, because I know you guys like this 1 hour episodes that I do, or 1 hour what ifs that I do on this channel. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it, and let's get on with the video. So the last time we left off is basically with Issei, or Satoru Gojo, basically leaving the school grounds while Rias was looking at him through the window. She's like, just who are you, Satoru Gojo? You know, with a sigh and of like being intrigued, like that. But then somebody from behind, alright, just came up to her and groped her. This was none other than motherfucking Michael. He basically came in and started groping Rias. Is like, you like this, don't you, babe? Don't you know? Rias basically was moaning, you know, while her tongue was out. She's like, or yes, I do. I'm not gonna do that ever again. Don't worry, there's no more anytime soon. So you know, she did it with Michael, okay, but Michael, okay, had to use his fingers since he put her in a doggy style and wouldn't let her, and she wanted to suck on the wee wee, but he wouldn't let her because his wee wee is shorter than Bakugo's, which is 1 inch. So yeah. So you know, Issei, alright, he went back home, as he basically went home to see Rainier sleeping on the couch while waiting for him, because she waited, okay, with having food on the table and having like what do you call it? What was it? Oh yeah, an apron. She basically wanted to do the would you like to eat, or would you like to take a bath, or would you like me? That type of anime wife or girlfriend or Oni-chan or little sister stuff. So you know, she basically was waiting for that, as once Gojo closed the door, okay, she basically immediately got up and was in front of Gojo, as Gojo in his mind is like, damn, she wakes up fast. Dude, you know, she's like, would you want to have some dinner, or would you want to have a bath, or would you like to watashi? Did you know she basically was wearing nothing under the apron, you know, revealing her busty boobie. No, her busty bust line. So Satoru basically looked away, okay, as he's like, I would like to eat you while having a bath. Did you know, she basically was red as a tomato because she expected Gojo to be like, I would want to take a bath then eat food. To which she basically ran upstairs while having a tomato face, as Gojo's like, huh, never expected that to work anytime soon, but meh. Anyways, time to eat. As you basically saw on the food on the food the table. He saw on the table the food. Okay, and the food was basically a mixture between katsudon, salmon, and some fishies and rice. So he basically ate, took a bath. Then he basically went to his room and saw Rainer just yummy in my tummy. I don't think I can show this, but hey, fuck it, I'm going to show it. She was basically wearing this. Alright, let's go back. Alright, so she basically was wearing that, okay, while, sitting on the bed with candles and roses around. She's like, hey, you said you wanted to eat me. Come at me, big boy. To which Issei then, the Chad, closed the door. He closed the door and then went and grabbed his boxers and came back in. As he's like, I'm here. I'm joking. He just closed the door and left. So Rainer basically left the room, okay, with some actual clothes on, as she basically was pouting, while looking at Gojo or Issei. She's like, to which Issei's like, I'm sorry, but I don't want to lose my virginity right now. I want to lose it in the next episode. She's like, the next episode, but that's probably like tomorrow or next week, depending on the week, on the fucking week author that we have. To which I say, hey, you dickheads, I'm trying my best, alright? I'm even recording on the phone for your bitch asses, so you better shut the fuck up and appreciate it. To which Issei's like, but I didn't say it. She broke the fourth wall. To which I'm like, Jack, get the flex tape. Alright, mate, here you go. To which Jack gave me the flex tape as I flex taped the fourth wall. To which I'm like, alright, let's get back to the story. So Issei, alright, he basically went to sleep, or just went on with his day and then went to sleep. As the next day came, he basically woke up as Rainer was tugging onto his arm like a fucking dinosaur. As he basically is like, huh, this is every guy's dream, but not mine. He basically got up, alright, from the position that she was holding him, as basically Satoru Gojo went and took a bath again, and put on his eye patch or his eye mask, as he basically wore his uniform, then ate some food, as he basically left towards the school. To which, during the way on the school, on the way to the school, he basically saw some thugs, alright, going after this little girl. To which she basically was angry at what was happening, because they were trying to rape her. To which she's like, not on my watch. As he basically started going and is like, oi, what are you doing with that little girl? To which the four thugs look back at him and they're like, oh, somebody trying to play hero, huh? As they pull out their guns, as they're like, we're going to rape this little girl whether you like it or not. To which Gojo's like, oh really now? Well, you're not gonna have your chance, because Yoaimo. To which they basically got angry, as they basically started firing at Gojo, but the bullets never reached their target, as they were stopped by a barrier and they hit the ground. As the people, or like the thugs, they were like, what? To which Satoru Gojo was in front of one of them. Is like, hey, where do you want to get hit? Your head or your balls? To which he's like, my pancreas. To which he's like, good choice. To which he hit him in the pancreas, but in the end kicked him in the other, like jumped and kicked him in the other leg, okay, in the balls. To which then he basically turned around, okay, and did a fucking Mortal Kombat's move. You know when Scorpion or any other person, jump and hit circle, okay, and they do like a kick downwards. Yeah, he did that and kicked a guy's nose in and teeth in, and basically knocked him out. As the other three tried to charge at him, but he kept on moving or seemingly teleporting. Okay, as he hit all three of them in a one-way combo, okay, with his hands, as he basically is like, as they basically all just, that when the anime character hits a lot, and then they basically don't get affected, but then after a moment they get affected and explode. Yeah, that's what happened. As the little girl, okay, she was covering her ears and eyes because she didn't want to see or hear what they were saying while they were raping her. As Gojo went up to her and put a hand on her head, as he's like, hey, it's okay now. Dude, she basically looked up at him. She's like, who are you? Dude, he basically is like, the name's Gojo, Satoru Gojo. Dude, he's like, what's your name? A little girl. Dude, she's like, my name is Eri. Or, my name is Eri. Dude, he's like, cute name. Dude, he's like, come for you want to come with me? Dude, she basically nodded as he basically went towards like a police station, okay, as he's like, hello police officers, I'd like to adopt this child. Dude, the police officer's like, are you sure she's not yours? Dude, he's like, what is that supposed to mean? Dude, the police officer's like, never mind. Here are the papers. Dude, they give him the adoption papers as he adopted the child known as Eri, the cutest little girl ever. And if you punch her, I will kill you. So, Satoru Gojo, alright, he basically went towards the school with Eri in his arms. Okay, and by the way, she is wearing like normal clothing, not the rag and the bandages. No, let's just say she found some cute, the outfit that most people find her in, the red outfit with the red boots, and from the festival. Yeah, she has that outfit on because Satoru Gojo is Satoru Gojo. He teleported instantly and got her the outfit while paying, of course. So yeah, as they basically made it towards the school, as the people that were walking by saw Satoru Gojo. As they were waving to him, the girls were crying, but then they saw the little girl in his arms and they're like, who is that? Is that his little sister? Oh my gosh, she looks so cute like that. Dude, let's just say that there was this tiny little group in their school, as they're like, oh, such a cute little girl. Yeah, let's rape her when he's not looking. As Satoru heard it, as he looked at them with a glare through the face mask or the eye mask, as he's basically like, yeah, I dare you touch her. You have to go, if you want to touch her, you have to go through me. And if you dare touch her, you're gonna go through hell. Alright? But he didn't say that, but his aura said it. Okay? As, they basically were scared for their lives. As Satoru went to his class, it's like, alright class, settle down. We have a new guest today. Did the class basically was straining up because they were thinking, oh, it's like a person from the government looking after their classrooms, or is the principal of the school, like that. But then Gojo said, it's my daughter. They say hello, Eri. Did Eri's like, hello. Did everybody started, the girls were crying, the boys, they were basically happy for Gojo because he scored. But then they asked, is she like your biological daughter? Who's your girlfriend? Like that. Is like, no, she's my adopted. I adopted her literally like 5 minutes ago. They're like, then why did you bring her here? Is like, work, and I want her to meet you guys. They basically had fun time with Eri. So yeah, as that happened, alright, Kiba then came into the class as he's like, uh, can I, Satoru Sensei, can I bore you for a minute? To which Satoru Gojo looked at Kiba. It's like, alright, just give me a second. Tuchino is like, alright, class, watch over Eri for me, okay? I'm going to go attend something for like a few minutes. Tuchino, the class is like, alright, Gojo Sensei, have fun. Tuchino, Eri's like, bye, Papa, or bye, Daddy, or Papa, or whatever you wanna say. Tuchino, Gojo, it hit Gojo somewhere deep, literally, because he never was called Papa, and he really wanted to have kids. Even Issei, even before Issei transformed into his new improved self, he always wanted to have kids because he had a soft spot for kids, not in a sexual way. God damn this society these days. As Issei, alright, he basically was walking with Kiba while holding his anger, because Kiba was one of the people that betrayed him, one of the people that used him, betrayed their friendship, their brotherhood they had. To which then Issei and Kiba made it to like an ORC building, you know, the old rundown building. As Kiba was like, don't worry, it may look run down and old from the outside, but from the inside we've refurnished it and it's really good. To which Issei's like, huh, alright, let me see what you guys have done. As they basically made it inside the ORC building, as Kiba basically and Satoru Gojo went towards the ORC main building door, alright, or like the door towards the meeting room. As, what do you call it? Kiba opened is like, welcome to the ORC, to which, you know, it showed Mark, okay, banging Rias on the table. As Kiba basically said, oh, I'm sorry. As he basically shut the door as fast as he can. As Satoru Gojo's like, what would he say? Hold on, give me a second, guys. Then Issei said, having sex on school property, huh? I could get you expelled for that. You know that, right? To which then Rias and what do you call it? Or Kiba, he's like, oh no, I'm going to tell him after this not to do it ever again here. To which, you know, he's like, good. To which then, you know, Rias is like coming as Mark basically had his face, you know, messed up, his hair messed up, and he wasn't wearing his clothes right. While Rias, she basically had a little bit of messy hair and one of her boobies was showing, but it was kind of saggy. So, you know, Issei basically in his head is thinking, I fell in love with a slut like her. God damn. Wait, I'm pretty sure Gojo told me something about the sluts. Flashback. Alright, as we see Gojo training Issei, you know, on physical powers. This is like, Gojo was saying, so you know that girl Rias that you're in love with, right? To which Issei's like, yeah, well, I was in love with her, but now I hear her with a full-on passion. As he's like, you wanna know what her family is famous for? He said while chuckling. As Issei was confused, as like, what is her, wait, because they are the strongest family in hell? To which he's like, that, and also they are secretly known as the family of cheaters, because every single person from the Grimoire bloodline has cheated on their wives or husbands. To which Issei basically then started bursting out laughing. It's like, what? You sure? As Gojo basically nodded, is like, yup. As then Issei's like, so wait, so does that mean, to which Gojo basically knows, like, you're gonna get 2 hot MILFs on your side, buddy. To which Issei's like, meh. To which, you know, Gojo's like, meh? What does meh mean? To which Issei was like, I'm not a perverted anymore, you know this, right? To which Gojo's like, hehe, good job, but still though, you'll get your plot anime harem. To which then I come in and like, hey, stop breaking in the fourth wall. It's too expensive. You know how long it takes to bring the flex tape over to my country. To which he says like, no, how long does it take? To which like, it took me 3 months to get a pair of shoes. 3 months. And it took me over almost a year to get flex tape. So you better shut your fucking mouths and not break the fourth wall before I beat your butts. To which Satoru, Gojo and Issei basically they nodded, as Satoru's like, I won't do it ever again. While having a chibi face. I'm like, good. As basically I get some more flex tape and realize I only have a little bit left. As I saw him like, they better not break the fourth wall again, I swear to God. Or I'm going to torture one of them. As then, Issei basically was with Satoru Gojo as they were talking, whispering among themselves. As they're like, hey, you saw him? Yeah, he is, what do you call it? He is a loser, right? Yeah. And he likes making these stories to make himself feel better about his depression and stuff. You know that. He says like, yeah, that's the funny part. They were giggling among themselves while talking about me. As I'm like, what did I say? They're like, sorry sir. I'm like, good. Now back to the story. As then I go back into my portal. So Issei basically was still talking with Satoru Gojo about the Grumry family and the families, of hell. Like, fully explaining to him everything about the supernatural, unlike Rias, her bitchy explaining or her wannabe explaining. Not explaining everything. So yeah, to which Gojo basically is like, so, in all actuality, if you once you master my powers, or once you have my full powers, you will become stronger than this whole verse itself, or this whole dimension, or this whole universe itself. Issei looked at him and was like, wait, really? Gojo's like, yup, that's why I told you I'm the strongest. Issei basically smiles like, hey, let's continue with the training, sensei. Satoru's like, yup, let's continue. And a flashback. So, Issei, alright, was was smiling at the thought that he had, while looking at Rias and Michael, as Rias is like, what's so funny? He says like, nothing. He's like, so what did you call me here for? She's like, oh yes, please have a seat right over there. As Issei basically saw that there were cum stains all over the couches. As he basically is like, nah, I'm a stand right here. She's like, no, I insist. Was like, no, I'm a stand right here. Because there are cum stains on the couch and I don't want my butt to get pregnant. Alright, young lady? Now, shut the fuck up before I beat you. Idiot. As Rias is like, fine, you can stand up. But my name is Rias Grimry, as you may know. This is Michael. What was your last name again? Tuchino is like, Michael. Tuchino is like, oh yes, this is Michael. From where do you live? Tuchino, she's like, he's like, Michael from 7 Michael Street. Tuchino, she's like, oh yeah, this is Michael from 7 Michael Street. As then, Rias, okay, told Issei like, do you believe in the supernatural? He's like, oh, you mean ghosts and vampires and all that? Everybody has their own beliefs, everybody judges on what the supernatural is to them. So yeah, hold on, give me a second, I'll be right back. As I'm back, as Rias explained about told Issei, do you believe in the supernatural? And Issei said his lame excuse, of, oh, ghost vampires and shit like that. Oh, everybody has their own beliefs and like that. Tuchino, she's like, Oh, I mean like fallen angels and devils and like that. Did you know Issei's like, what drugs are you on? And can I have some? Did you know Rias is like, I'm not on drugs. Michael is. Did you know he saw Michael, zoning out? He's like, oh, well, he's gonna get suspended for that. Did you know Rias basically is like, no, please, I'll do anything if you want to. Did you know she basically was giving off a flirty tone as Issei was about to puke, but he's like, I don't think so, young lady. You want suspension too? Did you know she's like, no. It's gonna ruin my reputation. To which Issei basically in his head is thinking, reputation, that's all you care about. Reputation. You're always a slut. Fucking Rias girl. As basically he got introduced to the rest of the ORC because they came back from doing their stuff, okay, or their, how should I say this, their devil contracts, okay, as he got introduced to Akuno, Konako and Asya, as he sympathized with Asya a bit, but not too much, okay, because she still betrayed him, as he hates everybody who betrayed him. So, Rias basically explained about the supernatural and everything, between the war and but Issei wasn't paying attention. He was like, should I have dumplings for dinner? Wait, I think I don't have any in the fridge. But I might go to the store and get some. No, that's just too much work. And right now it would kill me if we ate another dumpling. Chicken legs and dumplings. Oh wait, I could get some pizza, but that would be too. It would kill me because I'm still eating unhealthy. Wait. Ooh, I know what to get. As he basically smiled, as Rias finished her explanation, as Rias is like, you got all of that? To which Issei was like, oh what? Yeah, I did. To which she's like, well, and also another thing, as everybody started as part of their devil wings, as they're like, as Rias is like, we're all devils. As Issei basically started bursting out laughing, he's like, what the hell is that? I encountered some fallen angels before, and their wings are way better than that. Trust me, their wings are fucking awesome. I wouldn't mind becoming a fallen angel myself due to how cool the wings are. But devil wings, they look fucking pathetic. I'm not gonna lie. They look like like a mom that created a bat costume or a Batman costume, but thought the Batman was a man that literally is a bat with bat wings and a bat face and fucking wings. To which Rias basically was insulted. She's like, hey, don't insult my wrist like that or else. To which was like, or else what? To which she's like, or else we're all going to have to fight you. To which is like, psst, bring it on. To which he basically is like, come to the roof now, or come downstairs, come to the field. As he basically teleported down there, while the rest teleported down there as well, but with a magic circle. As Rias is like, alright, Kiba, you're up. As Kiba basically went ahead and charged at Issei, okay, while trying to slash him. But Issei, he basically was blocking it with one finger, like how Goku was. Tsushino is like, is that the best you can do? As Kiba basically was getting angrier and angrier, okay, as he was getting reminded of his past, like he couldn't save his friends and how weak he was, and about the Holy Sword project. As Issei basically then backhanded Kiba into the wall of the ORC building, as he basically fell unconscious. As like, yeah, alright, one down, and wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to go. Dude, Asya basically was staying back because she wasn't a fighter. She was a healer. As she went to heal Kiba, as he's like, well then, for the go. As Risa's like, Konako, you're up. Tsuchino Konako's like, let's have a fair match, senpai. Tsuchino or sensei. Tsuchino is like, maybe, maybe not. But I'll give you that. You're the most respectful one. So let's actually have a good match. As she went to basically punch Gojo, as Gojo teleported behind her and knocked her out with a neck chop in an instant. He's like, psych! You thought, cunt? Like in his head, but he's like, I was kidding. You know, while having a smile on his face. You know, that innocent chibi smile. As Juice like, you're gonna pay for that. As Issei basically had like the Satoru Gojo chibi face. Hold on, let me get that picture. He had this face while saying, pay for what? Tsuchino, she's like, for ruining my reputation. Tsuchino's like, literally, there's nobody here. Tsuchino, Rias basically was angered, as she's like, alright, what do you call it? Michael, you're up. Tsuchino, Michael's like, don't worry about it, babe, I can take him on. Tsuchino, she's like, if you defeat him, you'll get a surprise. Tsuchino, Michael got, a pervy face, as he basically removed it, as he charged at Satoru Gojo while having the boosted gear on, as the boosted gear is like, boost! As the boosted gear, okay, once it collided with Satoru Gojo's face, it got a crack on it. As Michael was shocked, as he jumped back, he's like, how did the boosted gear get cracked by just punching you? Tsuchino, Satoru Gojo's like, I don't know. Tsuchino, he basically was angered again, as he's like, boosted gear, balance breaker. As he basically put on balance breaker, as he basically spammed the boost, okay, and went and like, dragon shot though. As he basically went to shoot a dragon shot, as then Satoru Gojo or Issei, he's like, pathetic. As he basically went ahead and just bit slapped it, as it went and exploded 2 mountains off. As Michael basically was angered as he charged towards Satoru Gojo to have a fist fight with him, but Satoru Gojo, okay, he basically was dodging really easily. Hold on, let me just get the gif. He was dodging like this, and I don't own it, okay, YouTube. As Michael basically was irritated, he's like, fight me like a man and stop dodging. As Satoru Gojo got a serious face and got a jawline and got everything, like Saitama, as he's like, oh, you want me to get serious, huh? Alrighty then. As he basically teleported in front of him, Michael went to kick him, as then he basically appeared under him, as he's like, hey, yeah, rule number 1 in fighting, protect your balls. As he's like, ping, as he fucking punched his balls, or uppercutted his balls. Like motherfucking Johnny Cage. As, the boosted gear shattered, while Michael, okay, was holding his balls in agony, as one of the balls busted him. As one of the balls bursted, and it exploded. So, as it rushed towards Michael and started healing his balls, okay, as Rias basically was like, Akano, you're up. Akano's like, Ara, I'm up against you now. Please be rough with me. As Satoru Gojo basically is like, yeah, nah. As Akano basically went ahead and charged their lightning. Okay, as she basically was like, time to die. Or please scream in agony for me, because I'm going to enjoy this. As she basically went ahead and sent lightning towards him. As Satoru Gojo basically took it, alright, to make Akano feel like she killed him. As then, you see a Satoru Gojo uninjured, coming out Okay, he's like, oh really, you think you can defeat me that easily? Well then let me show you. As he's like, Doshte, hara hara, hara. You know, the come like that. As basically she walked towards him and as he put his hand, okay, in front of her, says like, this is infinity, my one of my powers, and it won't allow anything to come close to me unless I want them to. As he basically held hands with her, okay, as he went ahead and punched her in the stomach so bad, as her ribs all got broken, as she basically moaned the loudest moan you could ever hear. As she basically was in pain, and she basically was, she had 3 orgasms in one. As Akano basically was on the ground unconscious from all the pleasure and pain, as Satoru Gojo was thinking, God damn, I didn't know she was this much of a masochist. As then Rius is like, I guess I have to take this on by myself. Everybody here was weak anyways. As Issei basically looked at her with a mad face, because he sensed that most of them, or all of them actually, are stronger than her. Even Konako, the one that doesn't even use her magic, her Neko side. Okay, because he sensed that in her, is, how should I say this? Is stronger than her. As you know, she fired off the power of destruction. As Gojo's like, let me show you some real destructive power. As like reversal technique, red. As he sent it towards her, as Rius, okay, barely, alright, just for the plot of the story, barely dodged out of the way, or teleported using her magic portal, or magic portal, okay, to get out of the way. As she basically was shocked from the amount of power. She's like, what the hell was that? Did you know Satoru Gojo was not behind her? As like, do you yield? You know, she's like, I will never yield to a mere human. As he's like, oh really now? As he went ahead and kicked her, okay, in the side faster than she could see, as she basically coughed up blood. As he then went ahead and put his foot on her head, as like, do you yield? She's like, I yield. Satoru Gojo moved his leg. He's like, good, don't ever try to recruit me ever again. But for your benefit, I'm going to be allies with you. Got that? Did you know, Rias basically looked at him with like an amused face. She's like, thank you. Dude, she's like, yeah, whatever. As he basically walked away while having like an evil smirk on his face, is like, plan 2 or phase 1 has been accomplished. Gain their trust and become their allies. Now time for phase 2. As now we see 2 church ladies arriving at Issei's home. So yeah, as that's going to be the end of part 3. Thank you guys for watching. This has been What If Issei Was the Reincarnation of Satoru Gojo part 3. And basically the episode was about, you know, Satoru Gojo adopting Eri. And oh yeah, let's give you like the finale, the final scene in every anime. You know, at the end they show like a final scene. Yeah, let's just say he basically, after that, he went and picked up Eri from the school or like from the class. As he basically went home, as he basically went opened the door, he's like, I'm home. Tuchino right now is like, oh, Okairi, darling, or Satoru. She's like, who's the little girl? Tuchino, he's like, oh, it's my daughter. Tuchino, she basically had a yandere aura around her. She's like, darling, did you cheat on me? He basically is like, what? No, I adopted her. Tuchino, she's like, oh, well then, why hello there. Little one, my name is Rainer. I'm going to be your new mommy. Did you know she was like, Mommy? Did you know Reiner was hit somewhere similar to Satoru Gojo, as Reiner's like, come, I have a lot to show you. Come with me, Eri. Did you know Eri basically got off Satoru Gojo and went with Reiner? As Satoru Gojo's like, I'll protect those two even if it costs my life. I will vow to protect them with everything I have. And yeah, that's the end. Thank you guys for watching. This has been What If Issei was the Reincarnation of Satoru Gojo Part 3. What should I name this? Oh yeah. What do you call it? Adopting Eri? Or adopting a child and meeting and fighting the ORC. Or fighting the ORC and question mark. Yes. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Remember, like, share, subscribe, do whatever the fuck you want. And remember, go to sleep.